Welcome back everyone, time to go balls deep yet again, back to One Piece chapter 1188. Yes, boys and girls, chat. Unfortunately, let me decrease the music a little bit. It's too loud, it's popping my ears off. There you go. Unfortunately, Sid and Suraj left me on my ones again to react to this chapter. I can't lie to you guys, them two are burnt, and unfortunately we didn't have the best week. Some of you guys who are following Slime might have noticed that yesterday we uploaded our video and we had to take it down, and then we have to re-upload it. It was a mission, and after doing that, unfortunately, it hasn't been performing well, so the team is kind of depressed right now. But apart from that, you know, like, it's just part of the job, I guess. Sometimes we just take some L's here and there. Shout out chat. Wait, give me 1 second, you lot. Let me just make sure I got the chapter up. Imagine the chapter's not even out. No, it is out. Oh, thanks God it's out. That would have been very annoying. Alright, so I got the chapter out, guys. Shout out Dante, how cool. Oh, Sid's there. AVD, yes, my guy. Are you come? I told him come on, man. But I guess he's not there. Where you at, bro? I guess he's trying. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me put the chapter on. Chase, you're in the gym, bro. Just watch us while you're on the gym and then put it on the treadmill. I can't lie to you guys. Recently I've been going to the gym and I've been watching anime. It sounds like a weeb thing to do, but I've been watching anime in the gym, and this is what I've been doing, and it's very effective. You go to the treadmill, maybe 20 minutes in, and you can watch any anime you want, put it on the treadmill, do incline maybe 6 incline and speed maybe 4, and it's such a nice like uphill walk. I do for 30 minutes, 1 episode, bada bing bada boom, have a nice little workout, and then you can start your actual workout. That's like a pre-workout. But yeah, it's really good. So let's watch us in it. Okay, let me put the chapter up. Hold up. Yes, my guys, I've got it. There you lot. There you guys go. Alright, so shout out Potokar. Am I saying your name right? Potokar. What time is it in your country? It's 9 PM. Over here it's 4:30 PM. So it's getting late, I can't lie to you lot. Yo, this comments evil as hell. Big Mood Disciples. Nah, you know what it is, yeah? I can't lie, Luffy kind of deserved it, bro. Luffy's been getting too arrogant recently. He's been like gear 5, pop in that gear 5, quickly sort things out. He's been dealing with the Gorosei. He's dealing with Loki. He hasn't really had a beatdown in a long time. He needs this. He needs this so he can level up. We love Luffy, yeah? Come on, guys. We love Luffy, and we want Luffy to be the best version of himself. So yeah, so hopefully this is going to teach him a lesson. Alright, let's actually read the chapter and see where it goes. For you guys who missed the last stream, or who are not up to date, the last chapter ended with Luffy literally having this fight against Emu. And unlike many chapters that we've seen before, my guy Oda gave us a title card. So this title card is actually looking fleek. Look, let me zoom in. It says King of the World, Saint Nirona Emu versus Emperor of the Sea, Yonko Monkey D. Luffy. That's fire. Oh shit, okay, Sid's actually here. Let me actually jump on so I can get him on as well. Wait, can you hear me, Sid? Oh, he's muted. Wait, give him a second. Can you hear me now?
What's the chat?
Give me a camera link in it. I'll put you on camera as well.
Wait, let me set it up.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this guy on camera. But yeah, so wait, give my boy some time to set things up. I'm not gonna continue. But anyways, I'll summarize what happened last chapter, right? He's coming. My boy is coming, man. We need that debate. We need that talk, because a lot went in. A lot went in this.
I don't think there's a debate this chapter.
Yeah, this happens straight up, innit? Yeah, I know, right? Nah, it's not like the old takes. Yeah, Luffy got bodied by freaking Kizaru, man. I'm never gonna let you down. How can you tell me that? But anyways, yeah, wait, let me try to get your camera set up as well. So where is this link? Oh shit! I need to set up the video. Hold up. Yes, so if you guys are hearing the background music, if you know what it is, you know. I'm actually still playing the game, guys. I'm not even finished. I've been on the last chapter.
Still not finished.
I just couldn't do it. I don't know what it is. Psychologically, I'm blocked from finishing the game.
Playing it for like 8 months at this point.
I stopped playing it. I stopped playing it exactly when for like 6 months now. Exactly when we have to fight. Right before the final fight between I guess your dad, isn't it? Miles' dad. And I guess you have to make that decision.
To spoil everything.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. But the game is so peak. Okay, so I made the terrorist copy link. Yeah, try this. Yeah, so for those who don't know, it's called Clear Obscure Expedition 33, and you can get it on. I don't get promotion for this shit, but it's such a good game. I recommend everyone playing it. Yeah, it's such an easy, like, relaxed game to play. I mean, I want to say it's easy, but like it's a relaxed game to play, and yeah, it's in PS4, PS5, PC. So play it, guys. Music, OST, everything's perfect. All right, CD on.
Yeah, I'm adding it. You can just read the chapter.
All right, let's start. So basically, I was just saying last chapter when they started the fight. It was like I just feel like my guy Oda, he always does this. He sets up a big fight and then he just ends it straight off the bat. Like one chapter in and the fight's gonna end. This is such a freaking awesome card, title card. You see, I thought it was gonna be like 3-4 chapters of this back and forth between Luffy. Maybe he's gonna show us his different sets of skills, but it just ends. Like it just ends in where's the next chapter? So let's start the chapter then. I can't lie, man. Oda's cover art is crazy here, man. Now I'm looking wild. All right, so we start in a flashback, and the flashback is I guess Emu's on the phone call with his mandem, Joy Boy. At this point, they don't know each other. Hello, answer me. Bzz, bzz. Hello, huh? What the? Who are you? Buzz. This is Emu. Who is this? Oh, me? I'm Joy Boy. Yes. He's laughing at that laugh. So that's kind of mad. They actually met, not in person, but they met in over the phone. Or they probably met already. We don't know. But this is the first interaction where they communicate over the phone. I can't lie. I just feel like what happened? Maybe he's like it has a lot of like you kind of opened the door to loads of questions, because why did he call him? And why actually it seemed like Joy Boy called him, right?
Yeah, it feels more like, you know how Luffy just randomly finds a Mushi and just like hits the call button? That's how it
100%. It reminds me of the crocodile incident with Sanji when he picks up the sword and...
Or even during Egghead, this has happened like quite a few times. Or in Punk Hazard, he just started yapping.
Oh, like Big Mom.
Yeah, so many of these incidents.
Nah, you're right. It seemed like a Luffy thing to do. Oh wait, I got you on. Let me put you over here. Wait, why is this such a bad... Wait, boom. There you go.
Guys, I've been doing Hunter x Hunter. I wanna... My brain chat. Yeah. Doing One Piece and then Hunter x Hunter is such a whiplash. Any series and then Hunter x Hunter is crazy.
No, Hunter x Hunter, I can't lie to you. I was trying to catch up on stream and I realized I can't do it on stream. It's not a manga that you can do on stream because... Unfortunately,
yeah, I wouldn't be able to retain any information if I read that on stream.
Yeah, I'm like, it's so freaking too much going on, and you have to write notes. Hunter x Hunter is a manga that you have to write notes. Your camera froze, by the way.
Is it? No,
yeah,
it seems fine on my end.
Wait, I'm gonna put it on.
You gotta reload it, I think.
Okay, give me 1 second, low. Trying to make sure I can get Sid set up.
Dude, I took a nap. I just woke up. My sleep is so fucked up because I've been like waking up, sleeping during the World Cup.
Bro, I can't lie. One of those World Cup was England versus what's it called again? They nearly lost it, man. But England versus Brazil, it messed me up. I was up at 3 a.m. our time watching it because it was delayed an hour. and it messed my whole week. Actually, I can't lie. Can't be doing it.
For
I'm
me,
unk
it's
now.
like in the US, right? The games are happening like 30 minutes from me, but I like to like stay up all night and like work at night in the morning. So, but to watch the World Cup, like I'm on UK time, guys. Usually, my sleep schedule, everything.
It makes it work, you know, man.
I
you got
have to like switch it up.
Bro, when we
No, I
relocate
think
to Malaysia, you're cooked.
no, I really enjoy scripting around like 3 a.m.
You're a night
That's
owl
like-
like me. You're a
Yeah.
night owl, that's why.
There's too many distractions in the afternoon.
That's true, bro. I can't even lie about that. But I got kids, man. I can't be doing that anymore. Anyway, let's start this. Let's finish. Actually, let's get on with the chapter. Okay, so we go in the flashback. The flashback ends. Imu's like, yes, Joy Boy is already dead. Because Luffy literally said, I'm not Joy Boy, I'm Luffy. And he said that to Kaido as well. And Kaido said, who are you? And he said, I'm just Luffy. I'm just, you know. So he has his own identity. He's obviously Nika, the power of Nika, and it takes the will. Like, you know, when the way I see it is like, you know how Sabo took on Ace's fruit? In a way, he took Ace's will as well. The will of Ace.
Yeah.
It passed it down to Sabo. So, but I think there's more to it though. I do think the essence of Joy Boy isn't Luffy. And
No, I
like,
think it's
yeah.
also the fact that the fruit wasn't eaten or awakened by anyone for 800 years, right? So now, for the first time in 800 years, Imu is seeing the same Gear 5 powers that he saw with Joy Boy, and it's reminding him of it. And the fruit like chose Luffy specifically because of,
but I do think there's unlocked. I don't want to unlock memories, but there's a representation factor here because remember when he fought against Davy? I'm sorry, when he fought against Zebek, and he said, "Oh, Davy," yeah, and he literally called him you, Davy. He called him Davy back. Not Davy back. Sorry. Davy. He literally called him Davy. And Zebek said, I'm not Davy, I'm Zebek. And he just said, oh, you're scared of Joe Boy. He had a conversation here and there. But in the way Emu thinks is because his time is like, it's infinite for him. He's been living for the last 900 years. He's living in the past in his head. So if he sees a image of Joy Boy, even though it's not Joy Boy, he's going to feel like, oh, wait, I'm going back in time. I'm seeing my old friend again.
Yeah,
well,
one difference, though, is when it comes to Loki, because he was calling Zebek Davy, right? Like, that's a name of a person. He's calling Joy Boy, I'm sorry, Luffy Joy Boy, not Nika. But with Loki,
it's the same.
he was calling him but Loki, he was calling him Nidhogg. That's not a name of a person, right?
Oh yeah, but Loki is a different story. I thought you were comparing
he's
Luffy
calling
and Davy.
the name of the creature from the first world, not the war god of Elbaf.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. You're right. He's not really.
Why do you
communicating to
think
Nika at
that
this
is?
point.
Like, do you think Emu like 800 years ago he didn't have enough of a connection, or I guess like he doesn't see the giants as even humans?
I tell you what, I explained it on my. I did a Gear 6 video a couple of months ago, and I explained that it was a hot take. I explained that Joy Boy didn't have full affinity with the fruit. He didn't activate the full transformation. That's how I think what happened. I don't think he transformed all the way.
I mentioned that in the chapter.
Yeah.
I took it from there.
Because you think about it. Like, think about it. Yeah, go back to your reroll and you'll see. My idea is that One Piece reroll. My idea is that this awakening will give you wings, because it's like the representation of the Archangel
It's
Michael.
like Red Bull.
Pretty much. It's Red Bull. Yeah, but look, if you look at the mural right over here, this picture right in the first world, next to the Noah or next to the ship, you can see a angel with wings, and I said that's Joy Boy. And the reason I said that's Joy Boy because the text was reading, oh, they prayed for liberation, they were praying, and then Joy Boy came to answer the prayers. Yeah, it's like an angelic figure coming to heal their wounds or to liberate them, and it came down per se, right? And that's how I interpreted the angel to be Joy Boy. I didn't see this to be the Lunarians, or I didn't see it to be the Skypians. I think the Skypians happened later, like in the big gap after the cataclysm of the first world.
So too.
And that's why look at the second image of the second world. You see Joy Boy with stretchy hands and a sword and a shield, but there's no wings. You can see a scarf around his neck, but there's no wings.
Wings.
Yeah, he needs wings, bro. He
needs wings, and he needs to become black. That's what Gear 6 is.
Nah, man, you can't be doing that, bro.
No, I don't mean like black as in a human. I'm saying like completely black, like pitch black. That's
pure hockey. Yeah. I get you, man. Nah, 100%. Then you can deal it. No,
like,
then
you
can
know those images of like Gear Death and stuff.
What's his name again? The guy. What's that guy name again? That Law beat the crap out of in the end. I forgot him. He pure black.
Oh, Virgo.
Virgo, yeah, like Virgo, innit? Virgo, hockey man. He's a hockey man.
Yeah, that's a real hockey man.
Yeah, he's a pure hockey man. Look at that, bro. Come on, man. That's like aura right there. I can't lie, bro. Look at that, bro.
Dude, he had
pure aura.
when he showed
My
up.
guy said a blocky, but he's a block. He's like, it's block. I like that word, you know? Nah, come on, that's it. Ayo, that's mad. All right, let's go. Let's continue. So we got.
You were sending me stuff yesterday of like those, the Indian deities.
Oh, I'm gonna go into it in a bit, yeah. So hold up for that. We're gonna go into it properly, guys, bro. I was cooking
dude,
something there.
I wrote like a whole bit on the chapter review, and then I cut it because I think I'm gonna need that next week.
Alright, that's good. Save it for next week because I got a lot to say on that actually. Because it's good that you stopped there. Okay, so why doubts thou insist on staring these memories? Oh wow. So I told you his episode. I do think they were friends.
See, this is the first time he's seeing the rubbery powers.
How do you, oh, is he? It's not. I don't think.
No, I think that's the main reason. I don't think it's like some ancient memories are being unlocked or something like that.
What do you mean?
No, I'm saying it's like it's reminding because he's seeing Gear 5 for the first time in like 800 years. It's reminding him of Joy Boy. I think
100%.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. That's 100% what's happening, and then that's why he's just thinking back to the.
Well, I think
times.
Joy Boy had unlocked a level above Gear 5 because of the events at the end of the chapter.
I do think so. I think he was a hockey man. I think Joy Boy. The way I see Joy Boy, and I could be completely wrong.
I think that's pretty much confirmed. His 800-year-old musty hockey was able to do that much damage.
It bent him his back. No, honestly, I think because he had such an immense amount of hockey, and he was able to stretch his hockey with his devil fruit, all of those things. I think he was extremely strong, but I don't think he completely synergized with his fruit. And what I mean by that is like. Bro, I'll explain in the Gear 6 video. I don't want to repeat myself, so watch it, guys. But I was saying that you know how Kaido instantly turns into a dragon. Certain fruits have a different level of fruits have different level of synergy. So if it's such a basic fruit, or you understand the fruit just by knowing the name, you can turn into the fruit instantly. Kaido ate his fruit instantly within the same couple of minutes. Yeah, he transformed into the dragon. Yeah, but I don't think Chopper understands the fruit. I don't think he's at his final form.
Bro, I don't think our brains work on the same wavelength. I use the same explanation in the video, exact word for word that you're saying right now.
That's the main point I was saying on the Gear 6 video. I was saying Chopper is a great example of someone that just doesn't understand his fruit, because when he was given his fruit, he was told that he just randomly ate it. And he got intelligence. And after gaining intelligence, he was told by Dr. Kiruha. I think she told him, or someone told him, right? It could be her. Yeah, she said, "Oh, you ate the human fruit." Like in his mind, he's capped. His mind is like limited to, oh, this is a human fruit. That's it. But I think it's more than that. And the reason why I think it's more than that, because in the same freaking Drum Island arc, the people were saying, come, let's go find the legendary mushroom. The mushroom that can heal all things. Remember, they were saying that. And they were looking for it. Everyone was trying to look for it. In the live action, they elaborated on it. They said, no, just a myth. It's not a real mushroom. And then poor Chopper went to find that mushroom, only for it to be a poisonous mushroom. And he gave it to Hero Look, and he died, right? Well, he ended his life, but like, it was going to kill him anyways. But my point is trying to say is there was this mushroom legend in the island of Drum Island. Where did that come from? Unless it was a mushroom that could heal all things, which was the fruit that Chopper ate. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's go back to the chapter. I digress. So my guy Emu, right? He just summons all that marquee in his hands, and he gives Luffy a topper on his head. He goes up. He's parental beatings, man. He's taking me back to when I was young. Back in GCSE times. Boom! He slaps Luffy's head off. If he was a robber, his head would literally fly off. It's mental. Huh? He dodged? Oh no, he stretched it. I think he's just literally missed. And the Marquis is talking, communicating. Huh? He dodged. Aim down. It's like a homing missile. Down, down, down. Boom! Bro, this is crazy. It looks like Emu's robbery as well. It's like the Katakuri fight. This is crazy. Look at that.
Dude, he's using Luffy's own ability against him.
Yeah, that is insane. I love this. Oh my god. And Luffy got clapped and he's just on the ground. But he comes back up. He's like poof! It's literally, I guess, he gets back up instantly, and it makes it sound like a puff sound.
Bro,
but anyways,
I mentioned this in the review, right? I feel like Emu, any chance he's gonna get, he's gonna start glazing Joy Boy. Like, but if it was Joy Boy right now, he would have activated Gear 6 already. It's like Hashirama and Madara.
hands down. Hands down. I do think, yeah, my guy Emu got slapped up by Joy Boy, and he had to do some dirty method to beat him. So the way he sees Luffy right now is like, what the frick is this? This is a joke. This is a disgrace to Joy Boy. I like Joy Boy wasn't just
exactly.
It wasn't a rival. It was a friend.
But they had respect for each other.
Exactly.
Well, Emu had respect for Joy Boy and his strength.
100%. And Luffy, look,
because people like Emu, they respect strength above all.
But I think Luffy's more, I don't want to say more creative, but I think Luffy's a bit more troll than Joy Boy. I think they're both funny, they're both troll, but Joy Boy might have been more of a leader guy, like leadership guy, a bit more...
he might have been like more aged, like more matured. Like Roger, right? In the Rocks flashback.
Let's not forget, Luffy's 17, was it 19 now?
Yeah.
He's just 19 years old. Anyways,
crazy.
Bro. Okay, so he just tries to get Emu, but Emu's still quick. He just a substitution jutsu, boom, it's behind him, and instantly he gets his spear and just whacks him. But Luffy dodges that shit. Yeah, Luffy ain't playing around. Yeah, and he got oh shit, Luffy's attacking back. Damn it, that was a sure hit. But Luffy's attacks are doing nothing because my guy knows some next. You know what's that? It's called movement with the spear, like kill it from Soul Calibur. You know, if you guys play that game, bro, this is some insane skills.
There's like a theory my friend was telling me about. The reason Luffy managed to land the hit on Loki is not just because they caught him off guard, because in this chapter, Oda tries to make it a point for Luffy to like catch Emu off guard, try and catch Emu off guard again, but he fails. He utterly gets outmobbed.
Do you know what? This just shows the levels, the different levels that as observational hockey. You get it? You're not saying out loud. It's observational hockey.
My friend was telling me that maybe it has to do with Loki's eyes as well. Maybe he can cancel out observation in a AOE when he's locked in.
That's possibility. That's a possible scenario, because remember, I think with Shanks, he has the observation like hockey killer, like he can kill people's observation hockey. So it's not far fetched that Emu has that ability. Also, I don't think it gives you full awareness, because let's not forget that he did get hit. He got surprise attacked by Luffy.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I think when he's right now, he's arrogant. He's taking everyone like not seriously. He's just here for his mission, and he's looking down on everyone. So I don't think he's going all out. This is not his full power. And I think when we see him back in Marishal,
we'll see his full power.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, shout out Oki pull up. Yeah, man. Damn it! I thought that was a short hit. My guy goes straight for the marquee. I love that freaking attack, bro. It's like a sick mudra. Boom.
Yeah, I love those hand signs he does. Wait,
this is.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Pow, pow. He's just shooting bullets up in there, man. Imagine that. That's a set. Imagine in the anime. That'll be mental. Going. Bap, bap, bap. You're done, bro. He's got a Gatlin. Instant Gatlin. It's like GTA, bro. He just pops it out like nothing. Yeah, he does like a GTA. He got like one of those, when you're playing a video game, you pop up with some different artillery. Okay, so Luffy's like, shit, I need to avoid that. Yikes. But these little homing missiles just keep on going, because it's like these fire, it has life. He's giving them life, and it comes back to what I'm saying, guys. This person, or the fruit he has, it must be the first devil fruit, but the first god fruit, which is the offspring of the tree Eve and the mother sea. That's how I understood devil fruits to be. Mother sea and tree, the tree absorbed the water from the ocean. The power of the ocean merged with the tree. It was ionized because of the ancient technology. The tree then was kind of like it gained the power the mother sea had, which was to create life. Remember, Mother Sea can create life. We saw that with the Cloud Boutman, and they can create the water spirits literally come into existence with the love and nurture that the crewmates give their ships. So if Mary was sailing the ocean,
you know, Adam Tree extracts all the juices from the bottom of the seafloor, the planet's core, and then it puts it in the atmosphere. Eve Tree takes that shit, turns it into sunlight in the bottom of the sea, and also into fruits. And then the Adam Tree takes that energy again. It's like a cycle.
Yeah, Sid's idea is
That's my
sick.
atom tree nut theory.
Yeah. I don't agree with that though. I told you my one is completely like based off the. Because look, if you go back to the mural, I don't think the devil fruit existed until the second world, and we know that because literally, bro. Let me just pull this up. Copy image. The Adam tree.
Well, this cycle could have been could have started during the
second world. Yeah, I generally think the second world, that's when it started, or around the second world. But I think it's because this tree was ionized. Yeah, and look at this equipment, this flying ship over here, which I think is a you know the Maxim that my boy Enelu rode to the moon. It's the first Maxim. It's not Noah. It's the Maxim ship. Yeah, which was used.
You know my cycle theory, right?
Yeah.
So like because some of the energy is being turned into devil fruits now, like the arc maxim thing, whatever you're saying about ionizing, that's the thing that caused the Eve tree to start using the energy cycle of the planet to bore fruits and other abilities that Imu and these guys started utilizing, and that's what fucked up the balance of the planet.
The way I see it, you know, the Mother Sea, I think the ability to create life, or the ability to create literal, like, you know how Emu creates life in his fire over here?
Yeah.
I think that power itself was from the sea itself. The way I'm saying, the reason I'm saying is that the Mother Sea, and that's why devil fruits are hated by the ocean, because it took the power of the sea per se, right, to make this power of the devil fruit.
Well, the Mother Sea could be another entity, another piece of entity for the planet, and it disagrees with the disruption of the cycle, because the sea would also benefit and be part of this bigger cycle.
The way
Man,
you know
I
how
need
this
to do a proper dedicated video on this.
Do it. But let's see my idea. My idea is basically the sea is the tree is on the ground, but it's ionized to use the water and the water from the sea to absorb the sea's power and to replicate its power. The power of the sea is simple. If you give it energy, you give it certain type of emotion, it can create life. Yeah, you put hockey into the sea and it creates life, which we saw with Medi. Yeah, and it's like a legend, it's an urban legend, because it's been there since time memorial. It's been there since forever, and because the straw hats.
You know how like the many whales, the sea turns into those Cloudottermons.
Yeah.
The Eve tree, after the ionization,
copied
it's
it.
using the world, like the planet's energy, and basically turning the willpower of many whales into a single like vessel, like a fruit. And then when you eat it, you gain
bro, you need to. Okay, that's basically what I'm trying to say. So just like the sea can create life.
But I think the Adam and Eve tree are part of the cycle of the planet, and I think what you're saying, I think all the different environmental factors are part of this cycle.
To be honest, that's how you connect the Adam tree. To be honest, I don't really see the Adam tree being connected to the process of the Eve tree.
I think the biggest evidence I got for the Adam tree
because of what things said, Vegapunk said,
is because of Super Cola and how dense Elbaf likely is in Pyroblowin. I think the substance of Pyroblowin is one of the most key ingredients in the One Piece world.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things.
I would go with that. I would go with that. But I generally think maybe there's two atmospheres. So one is life from the sky, one is life from the ground. Yeah, or that nature. Yeah, and the sea itself, like I said, yeah, the sea is the main mother. And that's what's called Mother Sea. Yeah, and it gives life. And we know it comes from the scientific term, all life came from the water, from ocean and whatnot. Yeah, and you know how they say epigenesis or whatever. You know how the first cell was.
The sea. Yeah. This theory fits as well if you look at it from the angle of the Adam and Eve tree are actually artificial creations by like the ancient people of this planet, and that's why the sea is upset over their over like
I was saying that Eve is actually natural until they freaking ionized it, and then they constantly try to change it and try to steal the essence of the sea. They made the tree then gain the properties where it can create life with the fruits.
Even if they ionized it, it's like it's created by artificial means, right?
But get this. Just like you wish or you have feelings and emotions, and you gave rise to you need a medium. The boat is the medium to the sea. The boat, you give love to the boat, you give wish and you pray and take care of it. The sea manifests its energy into the boat, and it creates a personality, which you saw with Medi, right? So what? Remember the wood. Remember wood. Wood is a medium wood, i.e. dead wood, is any type of wood, right? Wood is a medium. A boat is made from
No,
wood. Yeah?
but the stuff that the sea can create on its own, right? It's
Yeah.
not like it's not like the Mary's entity can't be oppressed or like
No, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. I'm getting that. No. That's why. That's why I'm getting there. That's why I'm getting there. They knew that, but they knew that sea had that power to create life in that sense, where you can infuse some hockey and emotions. They wanted to control it.
I think the reason the sea had that power is because the sea was utilizing the energy of the planet's core.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Because
I
it's
can
the
go with that. And it links
closest to
back
it.
to
And then
the.
Eve
It goes
tree,
back
the
to
reason
the.
its roots goes all the way down to like the planet's like surface in the bottom of the ocean is to like utilize that same energy but in a more condensed way and turn it into vessels that people can
See,
eat
that's
and
where
turn
I
into.
disagree. I don't think Eve goes all the way down to the bottom of the core of the earth. I think
No,
the Eve
it
tree
doesn't.
sunk
It
to the
doesn't.
ground.
It goes to the
Yeah.
bottom of the sea.
Yeah, it's sunk though. I think the Eve tree sunk at one point.
So like the water, like the
Yeah.
mother sea is extracting that energy, but the Eve tree is like condensing all the energy from the bottom. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And
But
then,
I don't
like,
think.
funneling it
But
up.
do you think
It's
it can
like a
create new
funnel.
But do you think it can create new devil fruits, or do you think it can't create any new devil fruits anymore? I don't think it can. I think it was once upon a time able to take
I think
prayers.
when it was the ionization that you're
happened?
talking about, that's
Yeah.
when like all the fruits were first like created.
Yeah. And now I don't think you can do that
at
anymore.
the top of the tree there are still fruits at the top of the tree that Emu hasn't taken out and used.
Probably. That's why he's coveting the tree, innit? That's why he's in his garden.
That's why he's always in the flower room.
Yeah. All right, let's continue now. So basically,
And I think
after
that's one of the reasons that the
Gutland
world government and even the Marines have access to so many different fruits, like so easily.
could actually pluck it from the freaking tree. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I think the most amount of devil fruit users we've seen with like busted devil fruits are in the Marines, right? Remember that
I don't
Rust
know.
guy?
yeah, and the guy who fought
There's so many
the
Marines
sword
with
guy.
devil fruits.
Yeah, I would say that. Unless but
Wait,
I
I
don't
need
think
to do like proper research
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, but that's a
That'd
good
be
question. How
crazy.
many of the Marines have devil fruit? That's a great question.
Yeah.
Anyways, whoa, they're after me. They're bums, right? Gum, Jet Gatlin. And he punches every single one of them and explodes. He's not impressed. Gum. And then listen, he just transformed Margin. And Margin, if you is another way of saying Akuma. Akuma is like demon, right? But Margin is like demon too. Like Margin Buu is like a
Yeah,
like
the
a demon.
kanji that was
Yeah.
used was basically demon god.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Okay, so we were talking about this yesterday, yeah. And I'm because we have to talk about the religious aspect to things as well, right? Why did he do this? Like, why
Keep in
why is
mind
it?
the
Yeah.
Emu's Maki balls have wills of their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait. You know, every single one of these little spirit bombs that I would say
Yeah.
spirit bombs in it that got freaking exploded. Look what in his response he turned into a spirit himself. Cause okay, now let me come into the explanation that I was basically said to me. Yeah, we put this into the video, right? I don't know. Did he cut it out? Or did he put it in?
No. I added all of it.
Okay, so the whole point of Oda, right? He tries to pick out a lot of theologies. He got from the Norse theology, the Greek mythology. He got some of like even with Hinduism. He got Buddhism. Like for instance, what's Luffy's attack against Kaido when he had the Bajrang gun.
And then
right?
you
Which
have
is-
like the Thor lightning attack,
Thor.
Zeus.
Yeah, exactly.
attacks. Yeah.
So he's picking,
Especially in
out.
Gear 5, like the mythical deities are invoked in Gear 5 the most.
Exactly. And so I was trying to explain that, and I just did an Uruma video, so it's like fresh in my head about all of these about that what genies come from. So genies, look, people think genies come from Aladdin, right? But genies actually are part of the Islamic traditional understanding of jinns. Yeah, genies, jinns, it kind of rhymes, right? That's the abbreviation. And jinns here are actually like in the Christian and Judeo-Christian understanding, there are either devils and they're humans, right? And then angels. But devils are basically jinns. But the Islamic narrative don't believe the devils or these jinns are all like devils. Some of them are devils, some of them are bad, and some of them are good. They're like human beings per se. They're just different creatures living in a different plane. Now over the time, as Muslims, and in Islamic theology, we believe that throughout existence, yeah, the jinns, they were a prior creation from the humans. They were living and they had their own community, but when the humans came, the humans, when they interacted with these spirits or these unseen creatures, literally jinn just mean the unseen, right? The unseen creatures, some of them start worshipping the jinns. Some of them start calling them by other names. That's why that's why we believe, yeah, when you go to different countries, I went to Indonesia, for instance, and they believe in giving offering to the spirits. They literally say we're giving offering to the spirits, yeah, because they have the understanding of spirits. When you go to like Africa, when you go to any other random country, they try to communicate with spirits, right? Now these spirits or these different, they give it different terms, different lingo. Some people call it ghost, some people call it spirit, some people deify it and call it gods. And I was saying that, and again, I'll mention this in the Gear 5 video, that Oda, he does a lot of research. And the word Joy Boy comes from the dancing spirit, which was given, it was a dancing spirit, which was, it was a myth, yeah, that came up during the slave trade period. Unfortunately, obviously, a certain group of people were enslaved, and out of depression, they used to sing and hum, and they used to pray for liberation. And that liberation they used to pray for, yeah, they believed at times, because they're so depressed at this point, they felt they saw something. And when they saw a spirit comes out of nowhere, and the spirit was laughing, and they heard the drums, it was dancing. And look, I'm going to confirm this. It's the Caribbean Joy Boy, Caribbean? It was the spirit. Yeah. There you go. It was a West African. It's called he's depicted as smiling perpetually whilst creating a drum. Jobe cures human despair by playing an irresistible rhythm that compels listeners to dance. But it comes from because they're so depressed and they start praying for liberation, and that's where the spirit comes from. Look at the spirit. Now again, spirit, yeah. Like again, if the spirits are seen as devils in the Christian and how do you say it, in the Judeo understanding, they're just devils, yeah. But whereas the understanding of spirit is kind of like it has more depth to it. So I think what Oda is trying to do is this: he's gonna make Luffy obviously the gods, right? And so again, all these spirits were deified. Some of them were deified, some of them weren't. So if zones have spirits, which literally we know zones have spirits of like whatever creature from the past, we know that the devil in Imu is a spirit, has a conscious, it's an entity that has like a functionality. Yeah, Luffy has the same, but Luffy doesn't understand his spirit yet. Luffy, at this point, he just trying to imitate what he thinks what God is. Yeah, and remember back in against Kaido, Higuruma literally said he reminds me of the guardian spirit of Wano, the fire god. Yeah, which again is another spirit. Yeah, again another understanding of spirit, what spirit is. Yeah, so what Luffy is doing right now, he is becoming a margin or a devil or a genie because they're all fall in the same category, yeah, of spirit, yeah. And this is this first attempt, in my opinion, he's trying to manifest what Nika's true form is, and he's doing that because he's fighting a spirit. He's fighting a devil, he's fighting a margin, and he said to be a devil, I need to become a devil. So he's trying to become his own version of what he can concoct up to become, a spirit. Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is a prelude to the final version of what Luffy's true form would be, what Nika's true form would be. Anyways, yeah, we've explained it really well in the video. I said it's gonna put it out in a bit.
This whole stuff, even trying to discover his like a deified identity and the connection to Joy Boy is like such a crazy metaphor, because those enslaved people we were talking about who were brought to the Caribbean and the Americas like 300-400 years ago, all of them because their masters were
this guy put it right in front here. No,
because their masters were like Christian, right? But they were their worshipping culture was more pagan based, where they worshipped like many of these spirits and things like that. They had to adapt their religion where like they started because they needed to become Christians to like gain favor with the masters. They turned their spirits into saints, because in Catholicism you have the concept of saints, right? So Joy Boy, who was like a spirit, would have become like a Santorian saint.
I think not only that, because someone just asked here, MJ said, do you think that's Gear 6? No, I don't think it's a realized form of Gear 6. I think that's Luffy's understanding of what a devil is, or a demon, or a jinn. Maybe he heard stories or whatever it is, but it's a concept. But this is Oda's way of letting us know
it's like
that...
Gomu Gomu no Fusen. You know, it's like a different form of Gear 5.
Exactly.
And the reason he became a Majin is because it's so big, explosions aren't gonna do as much damage, and because he has no feet, he can like fly around quicker.
I think it's also because he's fighting a devil. He's like, I think.
Oh, of course, yeah. But there's a practical side to it as well.
Yeah. So I think another point I want to add. I think the reason why Oda specifically made him into a genie was trying to let us know that, listen, the idea of what these spirits are in the fruit, they're like literally in our world conceptualized, yeah, like the jinns, yeah, like the unseen creatures. And throughout history, these creatures go by different names. Some of them are called devils. Some of them are worshipped in different type of parts of the world. Literally, I went to Indonesia. They worship these spirits. They're called animalia, yeah. And even in there's an understanding. Obviously, I don't respect anyone. Like in Hinduism, they have different type of gods, yeah, and they have multiple gods, yeah. Some interpretation of that is like these are literal spirits from another realm, and the people like took them as gods, yeah. And that's how and they have different forms, they have different looks.
I see it more as trying to understand the world around you in this deified way. It's like putting labels and personalities to things around you to better understand, because people weren't as educated back in the day. But once you say like, oh, this river is this god, there's a whole story, and you start to understand the history behind the river.
I personally believe in these things, innit? I personally believe there are spirits, yeah, and I personally believe these creatures communicate with different community in time, and when they communicate with different community in time, and they're just like human beings, they either have, they're good or bad, so they can literally trick people saying, yeah, I'm a god, and they'll listen to them. Yeah, this guy, the spirit is, oh my god, God is speaking to me, right? And some of them can get deified. In fact, oh my god, okay, so another point I want to mention, remember I said it's all throughout history and communities. The reason why I believe in this is like, think about it, there's people from Mexico, yeah, in the South America, that have this concept of spirits.
Dude, this is like all around the world. This is how people came up with these ideas.
But what's the chance that every community in the whole world have the same understanding of there are spirits and they worship it? Let me give you an example. Mexico and the Aztecs
experiences similar emotions, things in life.
No, I don't think it's emotion. I think it's literal spirits communicating to them, and they actually taking them, deifying them. Another reason I think is, look at Japan, yeah. I just start watching this sick anime. It's a good anime. It started. It's just one episode out, right? It's called something. Wait, let me go into Crunchyroll, because I forgot the name. And I said you should watch it, yeah. And it's about this boy who can talk to animals, right? I don't know. And it's just one episode out right now. And the boy who can talk to animals, what is it called, bro? It's called. I have to go to my history.
Wait, you have your own Crunchyroll account this whole time?
I was always using my Crunchyroll. Do you think I used your Crunchyroll?
Bruh, no.
Who's using your Crunchyroll, bro?
What do you mean who? Most of the editors, Adele.
Nah, man, I just use my own Crunchyroll.
Dude, there's over 10 people that use my Crunchyroll.
That's mad. I got my whole family on my Crunchyroll today. Anyway, this anime is called Black Torch. It's pretty good, and they have a concept where there's spirits, yeah, and the spirits, they're called devils or demons. And this main one, he's a cat. This cat literally said the spirits can either turn into human, they can take form of an animal, and so on and so forth. And they've been there for ages, yeah. And Japan has this understanding of spirits. In fact, even Noragami, if you watch the anime Noragami, the understanding of gods are like a god. The more you believe in it, the more you or a certain type of spirit, the more power it gets. The more reverence you give it, the more of a god it is, bro. Noragami, you guys need to watch that. So what I'm trying to say, just to conclude, I'm trying to say I think Oda is trying to amalgamate all of these theologies together. Yeah. Oops. Let me just decrease the volume of the song, because that's blasting my ears. You get it? He's amalgamating all these theologies and trying to say these spirits are basically and deifies are basically gods, yeah. But they're spirits, and they can either be bad or good. And Jobo has the devil, and this guy's taking the form of a genie, yeah, which can grant wishes. Anyways, he took a margin form. Then he says, "Don't think I." Oh wait, let me just zoom in here.
One Piece is so deep, man. People don't understand how peak of a story this is.
I'm telling you, Oda's learned. He knows his shit.
Yeah.
Look how he says, ho, 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 ho. Don't think I missed what happened in your fight with Loki. I'm not gonna let his death go to waste. What? Killed him off. I'm alive. I'm still alive, jackass. Oh, you're still kicking Loki? My guy Emu don't give a shit. He just said, I don't give a shit. Boom. He popped him with another Maki attack. Damn it all. Squeak, squeak. Get out of here. Get out of the way, Ragnar. Oh my god, he's trying to protect his master. Arabesque tile punch. This is my guy Jinbei. He came in. No way. Jinbei's actually he's gonna have a moment. Is that Jinbei, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, that's Jinbei.
Yeah, that's his attack as well, so it must be him.
What happened to Usopp, bro? Bro, my boy Ragnar was ready to throw his life down.
Hey man, Usopp is dead, bro. I can't lie to you, Usopp had his moment. Sid asked me when is Usopp gonna have his arc, and I said to him, listen, I think he already had his arc. I said, don't you think, guys? Like he had his arc in he had it in Arabastok. Sorry, not Arabastok. What's it called? What's that freaking arc, man? Where he sent Goddess up.
No, what do you mean? The other people are getting like multiple arcs. Like, what the fuck, my boy doing?
I don't know.
Throwing down seeds.
He had his observation. He had his god moment, observation moment. I don't know.
Then show us him developing that in this arc, or even like in Wano, one of the biggest like the.
You know, he is a character. This is how I see Usopp. People don't understand Usopp. Usopp is a character where he's not supposed to have a moment where he does something crazy. He's a person where he's a human. He's like us. We as human beings, yeah, can relate to Usopp because he's the most human out of everyone, yeah. And when he stood up to Emu and said, "Oh, you can get your ass up here," you know, when he started cussing out, yeah, and Emu cussing him out, and Emu came in the end. That's his moment.
He jinxed Luffy this chapter.
He caused Luffy's downfall. He caused Luffy's downfall. No, but seriously, I think that's
called the great one here, man.
But do you know the thing? That's his moment. His moment isn't about being strong. His moment is about being brave. He's the brave. Usopp the brave, and that's what he showed. It's not about being strong. It's about standing up to like the tyrants, which he did.
Yeah, I think he had his moment. 0 Usopp stocks, man. Bro's about to get delisted from the market.
Sanji stocks just went up, bro. Who knows about Usopp? Usopp might also have his. We never, you don't know, innit? All right, let's go. Jinbei.
Jinbei blocking the Maki attack is like big upskill for him.
Bro, Jinbei always had high stocks, man. I can't believe people don't understand. Jinbei stood up to Big Mom and said, "What? I'm serving the Pirate King.
He survived
what can
the
you
Emperor's
do?"
Haki,
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, Jinbei has been oral farming from the beginning. Anyways. Luffy. You know, I don't think I ever seen Jinbei lose a match. Just so straight up. Did I ever see Jinbei actually struggle? When did Jinbei struggle? We all see him coming to sort shit out. He comes in.
Really. He can do like full on hockey man like Virgo too.
Yeah, like he's the one that helped everyone escape Big Mom's pirate crew. He did some next technique with the helms in it. Like he was riding the wave and shit. Yeah, he was surfing the freaking wave. And then after that, yeah, like I can't lie to you, he sorted everyone out in Wano. He beat who's who with no problem. I don't think it was a fight. It was no fight there. I don't think he struggled.
Crazy.
No, Marineford, he didn't struggle in Marineford. I think he was just trying to protect Luffy.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
also, you guys have to remember, bro wasn't imprisoned for like weeks or even a month. Like no
and
food,
remember,
nothing.
and he also, let's not forget, he also gave himself in. They couldn't stop him. He gave himself in because he wanted to quit. He was protesting. He was protesting about what they were doing, what they were gonna do to Whitebeard and about Ace. And that's why he gave himself in. He's an honorable guy. He's like, shit, I'm a warlord and I made a contract with these guys, so I'm just gonna give myself in. He didn't get captured and shit. Jinbei's aura farming from the beginning. Anyways, thanks. He's my buddy. I'll leave him to you, Jinbei. I love the relation between Loki and Luffy. They're best friends. Who are you calling buddy? Frickin' runt.
Oh, I forgot to mention that on the review. How like he called him a friend.
Yeah, the best buddies.
The translation I was using, they didn't add that.
You know what? Another thing I want to say is, I know I kept saying, oh, Loki's going to be part of the Straw Hats. He's not going to be part of the Straw Hats. They're good friends now. That just shows they're on equal terms. So
I think Loki might be more of a Odin type figure. Odin and Whitebeard type.
100%. Alliance. Temporary alliance. Alright, now that I can focus, I'll handle this guy. Luffy, he's fighting that guy from earlier. Is he gonna be okay? Who the hell is he up against? See, this is a Nami moment. I can't lie. I think them two, Nami leveled up the most. Bruh. Nami, bro. I can't. Nami honestly freaking is OP. Zeus is so broken. Okay, so basically, Brooks like, he's clearly higher ranked than the knights, but I thought only the 5 elders were above them. He could just be the head of the gods' knights. That's gotta be it. The world government is always shrouded in mystery. Hey, Brooke, we gotta get back. Oh, Princess Shuri, what should we do? How do you deal with a frozen person? Well, there was that time Robin and Luffy were frozen. What? Wait, this happened to them too? Yeah, he wasn't there. Gunko, thou hast yet to break the ice. A man with an afro who refers to Gunko as Princess Shuri. It cannot be. Oh shit, okay, yeah, he's not gonna like that, because that means maybe the biggest trap or biggest Uno reverse against this demonic possession is like, yeah, like fighting, the person has to fight against it. And maybe it's not easy, but we did see what's his name again, Zebek, like he did a pretty decent job. He did, I think he did a pretty decent job. Anyway, sucker punching bullet, bro, he's a giant. We don't understand how big Luffy is right now. Do you guys understand how big he is?
Yeah, he's the size of Loki. If you scroll up, you can see the comparison between Loki and Luffy when they're in the same
shit!
He's
I didn't.
ginormous.
I'm actually baffled.
But like Bajrang Gun hand was even bigger though.
Oh my god! What the heck?
Onigashima.
Yeah, you're right. But remember, this guy is bigger than Kaido. I think Imu is bigger than Kaido, right? He looks bigger than him. And I guess you're right. This shouldn't be a problem.
Imu is definitely much bigger than Kaido.
Yeah. He just made Kaido look like an ant. Anyways, didn't Dowd not just boast about seeing? What? What became of Loki and his gigantal body?
He's like just making fun of him. Like, why are you doing the same shit Loki was doing?
Oh yeah, okay.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Ring. Sans means nothing, innit? Bro, look at that attack though. What the heck? This looks like a little let's try to interpret it. It looks like a bell. That's why look, is a ring bell. And it reminds me of God, what's it called, Skypiea. They had that bell when they rang it. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's related, but in Skypiea they had a bell and then it was linked to the Sindorians and the ancient Sindorians. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking
that was
it.
basically the bell that Nolan talked about in his like great grandson. He was like trying to find it, and Luffy played the bell to signal to him.
Yeah, so blah blah. Oh shit, did he get one shot? Ring. What became of Loki and his gargantuan body? Oh my god, he just got one shot. No, never mind. Luffy, he did an attack called Stigma. My guy just dodges it, bro. Luffy, you have to give him respect, because I think that would have got Loki. Loki wasn't as quick on his feet. Anyways, he does another attack, and he does all those homing missiles, his Gatling gun. And they're just chasing Luffy. Okay. And then Luffy just runs like a Looney Tune character. Okay, now he's activating his next. You know, every time he does a new his circle, his Ouroboros in the back, that's where it generates from. The fiery flames. That's where he picks up his weapons. And
do you think it's kind of like so he just taking swords and weapons from the abyss, and each sword has a different attribute? It's kind of like Kite's lucky slots, because that's the first thing my mind went to. Every weapon has a different attribute.
It could be. I was thinking maybe he has malleability, where he's creating the weapons, like he's fashioning it from his imagination. But I don't think he's an imaginative person, because I think that goes hand in. It's like antithesis.
Yeah, I think
to
it's
his character
coming out from a pile that's already there in the abyss.
Yeah. This is a weapon for sure. Cause this is an actual sword. Yeah, you're right. But the other one, I think sometimes he can actually make the fire turn into. He can solidify it, because we've seen him do it, right? Alright, so next he does Sword of the Wailing Void. Bloody hell, bro. That looks so cool. Okay, let's read the kanji. Kanji reads Void Emptiness Sword. The furigana reads, his bofu is a homophone for howling a windstorm. Okay, yeah, and it makes sense. It just causes the trees to suck. It literally decayed the trees. Look, the trees had all the water and the roots. It just decayed it. It just became, it withered away. That's so sad. So that's what that's a broken sword. It, like, it can
And he
suck
loves
part
it,
of your
man.
life.
You know how Luffy's Gear 5 makes everything bouncy and lively, right?
Yeah.
But Emu sucks the bounciness and the liveliness out of things,
Yeah, he
of
causes death.
everything around him. Yeah.
It's death and destruction. Okay, so this is the last panel.
I think he's taking in the breath of all things from the surrounding.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You mean he sucks it all up? He sucks up the haki
Yeah.
and he burns it. Yeah, it makes
Everything
sense.
is
'Cause
Haki, right?
it could be. You know how oxygen
And
burns?
then it gets turned into Maki.
Yeah, because you know how oxygen burns to make fire. You know, you need oxygen to produce fire, right? And that's the main ingredient. Without oxygen, I mean, like, the fire will burn out. What if his flames to fuel it is haki of everything around it? So what he's doing is his flames. You know, his flames are burning. Can you see that flames? It suck. As the essence of others are alive, it literally burns and withers away with every swing of the sword. That's why you can see around it. It's just fire, and it works like a flame in it. Okay, let me zoom into this. So he turned back to human. He didn't even try. Luffy didn't bother to stay in his genie form because he realized size is not going to make a difference. And no, that's not his final Gear 6 form. I think his Gear 6 form, he has to be synergized completely to his identity as Nika. Right now, he doesn't understand his identity. He still thinks he has the Gum Gum on me. Anyways, he just runs. The forest is wilting away. The view is improving. This guy's so dark, bro. Come on. You were living it. You are admiring the Eve tree. You're dancing and having a good time in your freaking garden in Marijoa, and you're saying the view is improving. Don't chat shit, bro. I know you don't. You like the pretty gardens. You like your flowers. This ain't pretty. Anyways.
No, but I think this is the will of the abyss fruit, like superseding the will of Emu.
His own
person,
will.
though. Where it's like the abyss fruit enjoys it. You know how like the carnivore zone people, they love to eat meat, and like how Jabra was.
He's
was
manifesting
talking
his
about.
I'll get you. Yeah. He's manifesting his zone itself, and it also makes sense because remember
Like,
when
he's more influenced by the abyss.
Yeah, and remember when Luffy was fighting Lucci, and Vegapunk said, "Oh, when they're awakened, the true nature of the fruit comes out." So yeah, 100%. Okay, so basically, it looks fine from here. Okay, boom. Luffy tried to go in, but it is clear thou art not Joy Boy. Oh my God, he's freaking mocking it. Oh no, what? Boom. He just got one shot. He just got ganked. Luffy's attack did nothing, and Emu literally controlled the fire to, I think, trap his hands. What did he do? He made his hands like not move, and then instantly went in front of him and said, "Joy Boy would never be this weak." Oh my God, this is so sad. Luffy's hands just literally got crippled, man. I don't, because I think he was gonna do another attack on him, but it just got clapped. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, look at this panel. The majestic power of the king of the world. Break next week. Okay, let's zoom into this and actually like look at how he's aura farming. Bloody hell, Luffy's literally dead. Now we got to talk about what's gonna happen next. I'm kind of on Sid's team now. I kind of believe Dragon's coming.
Yeah, say that again. Say that again.
You were right, bro.
That?
Dragon's gonna come.
I didn't hear you.
Oh no. No, honestly, I can't lie, man. Makes sense, Sid. Like. Okay, you tell me what you think. You think what's the next the process that's gonna happen in the
I
next
think
few
there
chapters?
are three possibilities. The first one is Dragon's gonna come, and he's gonna save everyone, and like Emu's gonna run out of time because Dragon shows up. He's not gonna want to deal with that. You can explain the reasons for why Dragon can come, like the evidence for it. But there's like another reason that Oda is setting up. Like if I take my Dragon bias hat off and look at it objectively, I think Gunko is being set up as like the counter to Emu here, where Luffy is down for the count now, bro. Even if he like restarts his heart and everything, we haven't seen him like regenerate a whole ass fucking hole in the chest, bro. Do you see how big of a hole that is, right? He can't heal that fast enough, and Loki is down too.
It's like what happened with Ace, innit? He got donated.
Yeah,
He got,
and even this chapter, once again, Oda is showing us that Shuri is slowly being unfrozen. And you know the
Yeah.
link that Imu has with Shuri, like they have this mental link, a stronger mental link than even the other God's Knights. And I think once Shuri awakens and gets a brain shock by seeing Brook and gets her memories back, she'll be able to force the God's Knights back to Marishwa. You know how Joy Boys Hockey sent them packing in Egghead?
Yeah.
Something similar might happen, and then she's going to disable the teleportation circle so they can't just teleport back. So that's the second possibility. The third possibility is like what you were saying yesterday to me, where Nika's will is going to take over Luffy because Luffy's will is being sucked dry by Imu's Bofu sword.
Yeah. No, actually, that's basically how I see it happening.
Yeah.
So again, there's three possibilities. Number one, I like the idea with Dragon coming. Dragon comes, he stops, he temporarily pushes everyone back. Imu has a time limit, and we know that because obviously the Gorosei say, no, don't go. It's not wise, you great one. They're like crying the eyes out. And my guy, when he came in, he was coughing up blood and shit. So it's not an easy feat for him to do this, like to stay away from, I guess, the base, right? But yeah, so something will happen where Luffy can't completely go down for the count. He can't die here, obviously. This is it's not gonna happen. Yeah. So either my guy Dragon comes, that makes sense, and he pushes everyone back. But Imu has to win here. So Imu's win would be obviously smacking up the team and then taking some of the giants back. I would say some of the children back. So he'll win by some of the kids getting kidnapped, and he'll return.
Nah, that'd be a downscale for Zoro and Sanji. I do not see any of the kids being
kidnapped,
taken. Yeah,
I don't know,
because that would just be a repetition of like 800 years ago, I think.
No, but I don't think that all of them are gonna be taken. I think only some of them will be taken.
You think just Kolon? Kolon's gonna sacrifice himself.
Yeah, I don't think all of them will be taken, but I think at least 2 or 3 will be taken, and that would be a downscale for Imu. But at the same time, it'll be something worth something. So it's not complete loss. Yeah, and I think that's one possibility. Second possibility is they get completely wrecked. Everyone gets destroyed, and this is another moment where we see Shibodi. It's like a big change before another training arc that happens, and they get sent back into the moon. that's okay. Now the third possibility, which I'm more leaning against, is that honestly Luffy, like I said, Luffy is gonna have another activation moment like he did against Kaido, and Nika's gonna. Hopefully, Nika's gonna come manifest a little bit. He's gonna push back against Imu. Imu's gonna run out of time. Luffy, Sanji's gonna unlock his haki. Brook and everyone's gonna finally awaken Shuri. Look at what Imu says over here. Oh my God, is Gunko Dao has yet to break the ice. He's relying on Gunko. Gunko is, like you said, is the right hand person for Imu, and we know that her father literally said, "Oh, her eyes are special."
That's another possibility where Ragnir's ice can't be melted by Imu's Maki. That's why he's been targeting Loki so much, because that's a possibility of where Imu's like this body can get frozen.
I imagine the ice freezes her part of her where it pushes that stops Imu from working with her. You get it? Because Imu could have instantly go inside of her body and then break free. Because Imu has a power to break free from this ice. I think to some degree. I think
I don't think so. If he did, I think his attack on Gunko's ice as he was flying through, that would have had an effect on the ice, but it had zero impact.
So how come when my guy did his in the first chapter, Loki did was it Nilfheim, whatever it's called, it worked, nothing happened. How come that didn't work on my guy? Let me go back to the chapter. Yeah, Loki tried to do that same attack on him. I think it was one early chapter.
No, but it wasn't like Ragnir touching Imu though. That was like it was just like it was lightning. It wasn't freezing Imu. The Ragnir didn't touch Imu.
I think he tried it. Let me
no,
go back
but
to the
it never touched Imu though.
Actually, I think you might be right. I don't think he actually touched the boom. He got pissed. I can't lie. Loki fight with Imu was actually sick. It's faster. It was much.
Bro, in the anime, all of these chapters are gonna be next level, man.
No. Okay, so this is the lightning attack. He gets smashed. Okay, he didn't freeze him here. I guess you're right. I think he didn't freeze him. I think he was maxed out. Maybe you're right. Maybe you can't freeze him. I mean, maybe he can get frozen, and otherwise he could have broke the ice. I don't know, but I think there's some. I think the ice might be when the ice gets unfrozen. Gunko won't be Gunko; it'll be Shuri.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
And that's gonna backfire on Emu, and Emu's gonna have to retreat because of that. And Shuri's gonna be like a major player against freaking Emu's gang, and that's why I think they need to have some balance. Like if Shuri, imagine if Shuri joins Luffy's crew. Like Shuri's like knows everything about Emu. Obviously she has memory loss, and she's probably gonna fill in the gaps here and there. But now imagine that big loss for Emu. So there has to be some balancing factor, and that's why I'm thinking maybe some of the kids will get kidnapped, or someone's gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Otherwise, what's the balance? You think Emu's gonna take the L? He's gonna get.
No, I think there are other factors in play where like you don't need the kids to be kidnapped for there to be some kind of animosity between like the Straw Hats and Emu now, because Elbaf, like the world government has declared war on Elbaf, and Luffy has claimed Elbaf as his territory. So there's already like he is gonna defend Elbaf at any cost, because I think they're gonna like try to take Elbaf again because the giants are so important to them.
So you think if they, that's what I'm thinking, they have to win.
I think the bigger
to move forward to keep the story going.
Want someone more important to be, if we are doing the kidnap plotline, I would want someone more important than Elbaf kids, like a significant character like Vivi or Shirahoshi being kidnapped.
Yeah, no, I get your point.
And I think
maybe
the
Nami.
possibility of Shirahoshi being kidnapped by either Blackbeard is very high, or even Nami. Yeah, I think for the final saga, you need a significant character to be saved rather than like the kids of Elbaf. I'm not saying like we don't care about the kids of Elbaf, but like,
this is kind of still insane though, that we're freaking near the end game and just the Elbaf, a lot of shit is happening, man. What the heck?
Yeah.
Hey, look at chat, man. Okay, so Lemon Smash saying Luffy is gonna need to shed that 1v1 prior to take out Emu. I'm pretty tired of all these 1v1 that keeps happening. Didn't Shanks tell Luffy pirates fight dirty? I want Straw Hat jumping these guys. But you know what it is? I realized that if they can't. First, Sanji is engaged with Killingham. Zoro's engaged with Peter Man. I forgot his name. Summers.
He's Saint Jeffrey. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And that they can't. Who else? Jinbei tried to help. I guess Jinbei's in this. I guess you could say Robin could help, but I think I think there was an anime that explained it very well. I forgot which one it was. If you have people who are not strong enough to jump into the fight, they become liability. And when they're liability, Luffy can't fight 100%, because then you have to worry about that X, Y, Z.
Look at this. If Jinbei didn't step up there, Luffy now has to think about protecting Loki too.
And that's what Luffy said.
The battle's worse.
Exactly, and look what he said. He said, "Oh, now I don't need to worry," because he didn't need to worry about Loki anymore. So so I get sometimes you need a 1v1. Usopp could snipe dudes from a million feet away. Actually, yeah, you know what? I kind of like that's a good point. Usopp should be back.
He's gonna throw some seeds at Emu, bro.
Yeah.
Great one. Yeah,
trust
seeds,
me,
bro. Throw some pepper at his face, bro.
That's where he can get his moment. I said, no, let me smile.
No.
He's on his arm. I know, I can't lie. I'll give you that one. Hey, for never saying, what's your guys' theory on why Shuri can unlock her eyes but her dad can't? I think it's because she's half-breed. Yeah, it could be because she's half-breed, or maybe you have to have a bit of empathy to unlock your eyes, to connect your level of.
I think it might have to do with the timing of things, because Shuri was born around the time when Loki was born, right? And I think that's when the prophecy of Dawn started to be kick-started in the story, and everything, all the different aspects of the prophecy started to line up.
It could be because remember
Shuri
Pudding
is also part of that prophecy, I think.
Remember Pudding's also part of a lineage where she has 3 eyes and they have unlocked that third eye, and no one could unlock it, and she somehow unlocked. I think she'll unlock her eyes
because like this is the right time now.
Yeah,
the vibes have aligned.
The stars have aligned.
Dude, I'm telling you, the vibes have aligned after 800 years.
For never said like full breeds.
That's why Roger said he was way too early.
Or it could be that, but it also could be just a chance thing, right? Like for instance, if you have a recessive, because if you got a recessive gene, and I'm pretty sure he's been smashing everyone left, right, center, because he's an evil guy, right? So like, is the percentage of that gene, the recessive gene, surviving and actually activating? I guess for him it's not activated because I don't know. Maybe he didn't have that combination. You have to have a combination with a certain breed. I don't know. It could be some genetical thing, or it could be like you said, the time wasn't right. Okay, so chat has also said, yeah. Let me read this comment. Yeah, Emperor, Lord, King, Overlord. Emu got serious and he fought Luffy because he was related to Emu. Joy Boy. Yeah, he's like, you know, I can't let you in his skin with his devil fruit disrespect him by being trash. I need to sort you out, man. Chad Richard said, isn't some of Luffy's crewmates close? What if Luffy Emu attacks them? Jinbe stops one of his attacks, but could he protect his crewmate? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about earlier.
Yeah, things are looking bleak right now. There's no one strong enough to face against Emu now. The only possibility is my goat, Deadbeat Dragon.
Himi Tender said you have to remember that time moves differently in Elbaf. I don't think it does. So this fight might maybe have going on for weeks or months. I don't know if that works like that. I think time works differently in the perspective of the giants because they age differently. I don't know if but maybe you're right because I remember what's the name again. There was a who was that guy that said, "Oh, be careful of Elbaf." It's like a little.
Oh, Louis Arnaud.
Yeah, Louis Arnaud. Yeah.
That's how the arc started.
Yeah, so you're right.
There's some time dilation could be going on.
Could be, because remember it's so massive, right? It's like remember when they went to in Interstellar, when they went to the closer to a bigger planet, because of time dilation, everything becomes outside of it. Yeah, an hour is like a minute. So you're right. So in reality, this could be like a month has gone by, but that makes no sense. Explain this to me. If that's the case, yeah, we got Shanks. Literally, he jetted off to go to get the One Piece. Buggy, he went off to get the One Piece. Blackbeard, he went off to get the One Piece. He smashed up Lord's crew. He's going to get the One Piece. You're telling me everyone's gonna get the One Piece, and Luffy's gonna be like, oh shit, man, I have to fight Emu, I have to fight the gang, I have to save everyone. I'm trash now, Loki, and all this stuff. What happens to the One Piece? Nah, I think something has to happen where either everyone pauses, before they reach the final island, or there's a big hurdle that stops everyone, and then because I saw it in my eyes that One Piece will be, Laugh Tale will be reached by everyone, Luffy, Shanks, and everyone will reach Laugh Tale, and to get to the prize, actual whatever it is, it'll be like a Davy back fight. I really want that to happen, man. Now I don't know. Now I think that this fight could just go on. The Luffy.
I think Oda might have had that idea, or we're gonna see that Davy back fight in Lodestar.
Hey, let me smash his up to something, man. Why is Jinbe not helping with killing him? Why is Fishman not fighting against the water goddess?
No, because he left to deal with the Gunko thing, and Sanji said, "I got this."
Yeah, Sanji needs his aura moment, innit? He has to prove himself because everyone's been disrespecting him.
Yeah, because Sanji said last chapter that he knows that he just has to defeat Killingham and Zaza is destroyed.
He needs to smoke that Zaza pack. That's what's happening here. Whenever it's like Jinbe was disappointing in Egghead too until we found out he was carrying to the ship. I bet he's doing some other clutch background thing that needs to happen for the future success again. I think he came and clutched the chapter. Him actually blocking Emu's people. Look,
dude,
do you
that's
understand?
An insane feat.
Yeah,
I don't know why people are saying taking that light.
He just blocked Emu's attack, man. He saved freaking Ragnar. Ragnar would have been dead. He would be smoked. He'd be like a charcoal. He'd be like fried rabbit. It's not even a rabbit. Yo, shit, I'm on something today. Let me smash. What's the meme where everyone is starving and one guy is drinking all the water? That's not That's actually funny as heck. Yeah, that's it, man. That's about it. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Christian Van Antwerp. Okay, last comment, sure. Sean Bow said, Enel coming back with his ship, saving the kids and running time. Hey! Imagine Enel just comes in, smokes Emu, and said, what are you doing? He said, he said, I'm the only god that can be allowed to, something silly and shit. Now, we need an Enel freaking, another Enel arc, where he's not really a bad guy, but he joins Luffy's crew. Them two will work fabulous, man. They'll be like, he's conducting electricity, he can just, he can conduct electricity and shit in it. They might work together. But yeah, I think that's it, man. You got anything else you want to add, Sid?
No. Chapter review, after the World Cup match.
Alright, calm. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch, man. I'm just praying for Morocco losing now. I had my obviously England, didn't it? Have to
Dude, I'm supporting Norway now.
Yeah, I can't lie, but I have to rep England. I like Norway. If Norway beats England, yeah, then I'm like repping Norway, 100% all the way. Or France. I know a lot of people don't like France, but like I'm not mind. I don't mind. It's from Europe, innit? So my is either England, Norway, France. I just don't want Argentina to win. Cheers. Bro. Anyway, man, proper cheaters. All right. All right, guys, that's it for this stream. Make sure to catch us on the next one. I'm gonna do it next week, hopefully. Or am I? Wait, give me 1 second. Actually, shit, I might not. So you probably should jump on if it's. Oh wait, there's no chapter next week. So
There's no chapter next week.
Yeah. So next week then. Oh, next week because we've got 2-week break. All right, guys, that's it. Peace, safe, and salams.